just totally whipped that jump. Looked ridiculous. And for a second, I got that little flash of everyone saw that. But realistically, nobody cares. Everyone's focused on their own round. This applies everywhere. That embarrassing thing you said 3 years ago, that still replays in your head at 2 a.m. Nobody else remembers it. People are so wrapped up in their own story that they're rarely thinking about yours, especially not the embarrassing parts. You have way more freedom to be yourself than you think. Most of the audience you're performing for in your head doesn't actually exist. This next fight is way easier with a team. I could try solo, some people do, but honestly, going alone here is just harder than it needs to be. God, independence is a good trait. But some people wear I don't need anyone like a badge of honor, and that's actually a trap. Humans were never built to do hard things completely alone. Even the strongest, most self-sufficient people you know have a small circle they lean on. Needing people isn't weakness. Needing the wrong people is the actual problem. So build a good team in the game and in life. Look at this inventory. None of this happened in one round. It's the result of doing small stuff consistently. For a while, this is probably the most underrated truth in all of life. Consistency beats intensity. One massive effort followed by nothing does way less than a small, steady effort you never stop doing. One good workout won't change your body. One good conversation won't fix a relationship. One good day won't build a career. But 100 small ones will build all 3. Don't chase the big dramatic leap. Stack the boring small wins. They add up louder than you'd expect. Okay, that was annoying. Got caught off guard there. Lost some progress I didn't want to lose. A year ago, I would have rage quit. I just laughed at reset. Here's something that took me way too long to learn. You don't control the game. You don't control other players. You don't control random bad luck. The only thing you ever control is how you respond to it. 2 people can go through the exact same bad moment, same breakup, same job loss, same bad round, and come out completely different. Purely based on how they chose to respond. That response is the one lever you get to pull in every single situation life throws at you. Use it well. I could rush this next part. A lot of players do. They sprint in, no plan, and they get wiped instantly. I'm going to slow down instead. We live in a world obsessed with fast. Fast results, fast money, fast success. But almost everything that actually lasts a skill, a relationship, a reputation, was built slowly. With a lot of boring repetition nobody filmed. Patience isn't passive. It's not doing nothing and hoping. It's doing the right small thing, over and over, while everyone else is chasing shortcuts that don't exist. Slow is smooth. Smooth is fast. Funny enough, I just teamed up with a random player, and honestly, the way they treated other people in the chat told me everything I needed to know about them before they said one word to me directly. That's a live truth right there. People are always on their best behavior with the person they want something from. But how someone treats a waiter, a stranger, someone who can't do anything for them, that's the real them. So when you're figuring out who to trust, who to build with, who to let closer, don't just watch how they treat you. Watch how they treat everyone else. That's the version of them you'll eventually get to. Okay, this next part of the map is rough. Enemies everywhere. No clear path. My instinct is to turn back. But, watch! I'm going to push through it anyway! That instinct to retreat when things get hard. It's wired into you to protect you from danger. But most of the danger you feel today isn't actually danger. It's just discomfort. A hard conversation. A hard workout. A hard deadline. None of that will kill you. But avoiding it will absolutely keep you stuck. Growth doesn't happen in the comfortable part of the map. It happens right here in the part that makes your chest tight for a second. So next time you feel that little jolt of I don't want to do this, that's actually a really good sign you're about to grow. See that player who just zoomed past me with way better gear? Yeah, a year ago that would have annoyed me. Now I don't even blink. Here's the thing about comparison. It's the fastest way to feel bad about a life that's actually going fine. You will always find someone further ahead than you. Always. There is no version of your life where you win the comparison game. Because the game never ends, the only comparison that actually helps you is comparing yourself today to yourself 6 months ago. Are you better? Sharper, calmer. That's the only scoreboard that matters. Play your own round. Everyone else is playing theirs. Look, right now, in the game, I'm just spawning in. No plan, no perfect strategy. I'm just going, that's actually a big one. So many people wait for the right moment to start something, the right time to start the gym, the right time to start the business, the right time to finally go after the thing they want. Newsflash, there is no right moment. There's just the moment you decide to move. You're going to mess up the first round. You're going to mess up the first few weeks of anything new. That's not failure. That's just the tax you pay to get good at something. Nobody skips that line. Not me. Not you. Not the person you look up to most. So whatever you've been putting off, start it messy. Start it. Oh, sure. Just start. All right. Welcome back. Before we jump into this round, I want to do something a little different today. I've been playing this game for a while now, and somewhere between the wins, the fails, the random deaths I didn't see coming, I started noticing something. A lot of what happens in this game kind of applies to real life too. So today while we play, I'm going to drop some of the most important lessons I picked up about life, about people, about myself. Some of it's stuff I wish someone told me earlier. Some of it I had to learn the hard way. You don't have to agree with all of it. Just take what's useful. Leave the rest. Let's get into the round, and let's get into it.